This is Scorpio Books, and I am your host, Amber Cheyenne. I would like to wish a late Mother's Day to all the fantastic moms out there to start off with. Now on to today's topic. I am going to discuss the myths, the creatures, and religions that are going to be more commonly seen within the upcoming book series, where the Guardians of Maple Hollow. The first book, as long as everything goes as planned, will be released next year around Halloween. So, let's get on with it. We're going to start off with the Council, who was formed from 8 different groups of supernatural beings to create balance and order in the town, but over time they have grown corrupt with power and seek to destroy each other to try and gain the land and the territory as their own. These creatures that are the direwolf, the demon, vampire, the spider sage, the witch, the mermaid, the gorgon, and the shapeshifters. Those 8 groups are what create the council. In order for the new one to take the chair of the original leader, they have to be a full-blooded supernatural being of that species or race. Otherwise, they cannot take that chair and represent their group at the council. Then we have the 3 guardians that consist of the demon wolf, who is extremely strong. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, again, I don't want to spoil the book or the book series. Then we have the shadow wolf and the witcher wolf to finish that up. From there, the other mythical creatures or supernatural beings that live within the town are the Leprechaun, a half-dragon, half-human hybrid, along with a were-hyena, excuse me, my bad, a couple fairies, some changelings, and the necromancer. Can you take a guess where he actually works? Because his job's the same as the council. They all have high spots in the town to control the flow of information. Now, he actually works in the morgue. That way he can easily hide and cover up how the person actually died. Pretty messed up, huh? From there, some of the less common creatures that you actually see that aren't as well known but are still pretty well known in their own countries are the Tukalosh, the Bunyip, and the Pukit. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If not, feel free to comment and tell me how it's actually pronounced. But those 3 are some of the more common ones, some that will show up later on in the book series, or you will see right off the bat. As for the religions that are going to be in the book, it will be a little bit of voodoo, Wiccan, Nordic. Of course, there will be a little bit of Christianity, but there's also a lot of Celtic and a couple others. You're going to tell right off from the first book there's a lot of Wiccan religion in there, along with a lot of Native American folklore and beliefs in that book series as well. There is also, you'll be able to tell that from the markings, the legends, the folklores, and everything that's mentioned in the books. Along with one of the biggest creatures that will probably show up later on in the book series that give away the Native American aspect to it, if the first book doesn't give that away, is the Thunderbird, the Great Spirit, and the Wendigo. Yes, the Wendigo and Thunderbird will be in this book series. As for how the town of Maple Hollow got its name, there is a giant maple tree growing in the middle of the town that is over 1,000 years old. That is how the town actually received its name. Strange enough, the tree actually wound up getting planted after a war had ended, which is when the council took the aspect of the 3 guardians who had stopped the war to take over that, because the 3 guardians were killed by a demon hunter. The council seen as how do I put this? Seen that as their chance to take over, so they did so and created balance, but the council was actually corrupt from the beginning. And that will actually be explained later on in the book series on how corrupted it actually was from the start. That is all for the day. Feel free to hit the like button if you liked this video. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. And if you subscribe, hit the notification bell and you'll receive notifications when I post more videos. Again, have a fantastic Mother's Day, and that's all for the day.